Hey. So let's talk about why we should lead a life with authenticity. Why? What's the need? What's the point? Why do I talk about this so much? The simple answer is you don't have to, because it's not meant for everyone. Everyone should do it, but not everybody's going to, and that's okay. We can't all be the exact same kind. There's a variety, and we respect that in the world. Having said that, there's a few of us who have that internal nagging, and we know that what is being lived by this body, what is being lived, is in complete contrast to the inner knowing that this is different from what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just a few percentage of people who understand the true meaning of leading an authentic life. And they're all around us, right? So why lead an authentic life? What's the need? Well, the way I answer it to myself, because I ask this to myself all the time, why? And the answer I get is, in 30 years, I'm going to be in my late 60s. Yeah? And when I'm in my late 60s, I'm going to look back and I'm going to remember this moment, this time period. And it's the time period when the self is realizing that you are meant to be doing stuff differently. You're kind of rising into your authentic self. You're in that process, right? And that late 60s year old version of me is going to look back, and that version of me, when she walks, she's going to have an ouchie in her knees. She's going to have an ouchie in her hip maybe, or she's not as flexible. She's not going to be that active. Her body is going to be different. Every human's body ages. So when we go to that place, we realize, this might be right now. This might be the best time of my life. And I know that a lot of people struggle with that, because we think that, this is not working in my life. I still don't have X, Y, Z, the mortgage is still not paid, or whatever it is, I still have so much debt. There's still the loan. There's still, I still don't have a partner. I still don't have a child. There's a lot of things that might be going through your head that puts you in a victim mindset that, what do you mean my life is good? My life is shit. Actually, 30 years from now, you're gonna hope that you come back to this point, right? Not to say that your life's gonna be miserable in 30 years. I'm just saying that certain things happen so normally and naturally, which includes aging, if you're lucky to get old, that you suddenly realize, if this right now is the best time that I'm going to have an opportunity to live, and if I already have this feeling inside that what is being lived is different from what is being desired, then it allows you to experiment, because there's no harm in experimenting. And contrary to what most people say, that, if you leave this job, you left that brand company, you left that partner, he was the best thing that happened to you. They don't know what you're going through here inside. They don't know what's happening behind closed doors, right? But if you're having that feeling that this is not right for me, then take a step back, zoom out, look at the whole span of your life, and you'll realize it's just a small speck, and you're allowed to experiment in that speck. And most authentic people take that leap. They take that risk. They take that chance. right? And when I use the word risk, actually, to be honest, personally, I don't really like the word risk. I think it pushes people away from doing something. I like to use the word chance. Take the chance, okay? And by doing that, we're allowing ourselves to grow and become more of the person that we know we are. And as I said, only a certain percentage of people will actually act on this. But the ones who do will come back and tell you it's not as bad as we had made it up in our heads, provided that you build systems that allow you to take that leap. And if you don't have those systems, but you still want to take that leap, then start working on the systems first. And eventually you will put yourself in a situation where you are comfortable to take a leap for a certain period of time in that whole span of your lifetime to try something different, which you feel is more aligned with your true calling, your purpose, or that little nagging voice quiets down finally, And what you learn is a lesson, and you can always go back. You can always go back to or take different chances on different things. If you want to try out running a business, you can do that. You can try it, and you can go and change later on. If that's what you want to do, you can go back to a job. There's nothing stopping you from doing these little jumps, provided that you have a good financial security. So build the systems, have a good system in place where you are allowed to do these little shifts, because it's a journey, and what you really want as an authentic person is to live life. You want to live a life that you can look back, right, when the ouchies start coming up in the body, and you can look back and say, boy, was I crazy to do that, but boy, oh boy, I'm so happy I did, right? Or it could be, that was not a good choice. I'm glad I went back, but I'm so glad I did it still, because what I was able to teach my children or my grandchildren, I can make a story out of experience, and I can share that this is what I did, this is what I experienced, and this is how it helped me grow, and this is what I did at the end, and this is my story. And then we move on. We will become a memory in people's minds. That's the circle of life. So make a story that's worth sharing before you move on from this body and this person that you are, right? And that's why I like leading an authentic life. So think about that, and I wish you a great day. Love you.